DreAllDay.com.
If you're going to make an impact, you're going to make a difference, be an impactful individual, you got to be willing to be wrong. And when I say be wrong, that doesn't mean when someone asks a question, you just throw out any answer and be wrong that way. That's not what I mean necessarily. When I say be willing to be wrong, that means be willing to do something that most people will look at and say, why are you doing that? That doesn't make sense. I don't understand why you would do that. That's not something that I would do. That's out of the ordinary. That's abnormal. Or everybody's looking at you because they're thinking those things, but they haven't yet said them. That's what I mean when I say be willing to be wrong. Be willing to step outside of what everybody else does. Be willing to step outside of what everybody else is thinking, outside of the conventional wisdom, outside of what everyone else has agreed upon as the right way to do things, the right way to think, the thing to believe, or the thing to celebrate, or the thing to be against. Now, even though this sounds very simple, and it sounds very simple as I'm explaining it, it's not so easy to do in practice, because us humans, we're attracted to being around other people. We don't want to feel like we're not part of the group. We don't want to feel like we're doing something, thinking something, being something, representing something that nobody else is on the same page as us as, because that feels lonely. We don't like to feel alone. It's just wired into us as human beings. So this whole thing about being willing to be wrong, it is a will. This is not something that comes naturally to anybody. Anybody who tells you it comes naturally, it doesn't actually come naturally. It's just you've done it so often and thought about it so much and justified it so much in your mind that it got to a point where you were like, okay, this is the normal thing for me. It's not actually normal. I mean, there really ain't really no such thing as normal. That's not really what this conversation is about. What it's about is you willing yourself, you thinking this, believing this enough in your mind. First, you got to accept what I'm saying to you, then believe it enough in your mind. You got to say it to yourself. It's one thing for me to say it to you, it's another thing for you to say it to you. Enough that you can get comfortable with the fact, you know what, I'm not like everybody else. I'm not going to do what everybody else does. I'm not going to follow the lead that everybody else is following. I'm going to set my own thing. I'm going to be different from everybody else, even when everyone's looking at me or talking about me and saying, what the hell is going on with this person? What the hell is she doing? What the hell does he think? Who the hell does he think he is? Are you willing to stand alone and be that person who's quote unquote wrong for long enough that maybe, just maybe, eventually it becomes cool and everybody wants to do that, and then all of a sudden it becomes right. Then eventually at some point you got to change what you're doing, because you don't want to be doing the same as everybody else, even though you were the one who started it. You go change, do something else. This is what people do when they're leading. This is what leading is about. This is what trailblazing is. You do something new that nobody else was doing or thinking about. People thought it was crazy, but then eventually everybody catches on and says, oh, I want to do that too. Now when everybody's doing it, now you look around like, damn, this is not unique anymore. It's not original anymore. Let me go do something else. Then you go do something else, then everybody's looking at you like, what the hell was that? That's crazy. That makes no sense. Eventually they catch up and you do it again and again and again. This is what leadership is about. This is what setting trends is about. This is what blazing a trail is about. People who step out first, be wrong, do something that nobody else sees, get everybody else to follow you eventually. This may take some years. Then you go do something else, and something else, and something else. This ain't for everybody. I don't know if it's for you. That's for you to say. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com. Thanks for watching this vid. Follow me on all these social media platforms here. I'm active on all of them. You can reach me on all of them. And if you ever have a question for me about anything, send me an email, Dre@DreAllDay.com. Everybody, I'll see you in the next vid. Work on your game. Dre all day.